Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the art class. I'm super excited because it's festival time. Dussehra and Navratris are on the way, and it is bringing so much joy and happiness to us. Isn't it? Are you all eagerly waiting for the festivals? Yes? Festivals are so colorful. We dress up in our favorite dresses and the best dresses. We decorate our houses. We go for the Dussehra Mela. We go for Diwali Mela. We have Navratri Pandals, Durga Puja Pandals that we all visit. And it's so much fun. So today I'm going to teach you in the topic Dussehra drawing of a Ravana's effigy. You all go for the Dussehra celebrations. You see the Ravana effigy burning. So today I'm going to teach you how to draw that. To draw the Ravan, first draw an oval shape. Okay, children? Now, the top part of the oval is going to become his crown. So I'm going to draw a sleeping line. Fine. Now, to show that he was a demon king, we are going to make these horn-like structures in his crown. You can make any other design that you like. 2 C's for the ears. Let's make earrings. You must have seen this effigy wears earrings. Now we have to show some hair which comes on the sides of your ears like this, right? Now for the eyebrows, we are going to show that he's angry. We have made these curves. If you feel that this is difficult, you can just make a V shape to show a frown or anger. Ravana was not good at all. He was not kind. He was not nice. He was very intelligent, but he did many bad deeds. Like he used to order killing of very noble people, and he also captured Sita ji, who was Ramji's wife. Now we are making a triangle for the nose, as you can see, and then a curve like a C on both the sides for his big wide mustache and double. So he abducted meaning kidnap किया उसने सीता जी का, and he was not kind at all. If there were some good people in his kingdom, he never listened to anybody. If somebody told him that this is right, see Ravana king, this is the right thing to do, you must do like this, he never listened to anyone. He did not listen to his elders also. His Nana ji was a very good man, his grandfather, and see, I'm making necklace for him, and he used to sit in his court. रावण का जो दरबार था ना, कोर्ट था जो उसका, उसी में बैठते थे उसके नाना जी जो थे रावण के. But Ravana, he never listened to him. When everybody told him that it is bad manners that you have kidnapped some lady, it's really bad, na children? You should not do this to anyone. He said he did not listen to anyone. And this was the reason that he died. And every year we celebrate Dussehra as the victory of good over the evil Ravana. Now children, you can see I've made a square for the upper body. For the arms, let's do like this. Other arm. You know, he's also worshipped in some places. He was worshipped because he was very intelligent. And that's why he had 10 heads. There was so much knowledge in all his 10 heads. You can imagine, na? So much knowledge he had in each brain. But then he was so arrogant. He was so proudy. And that's the reason he met a bad end. Now, okay, let me make the shield in the other hand. Wait. We are going to make the sword, his sword. For that, children, you first make a semicircle shape like this. And then draw 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. It's an effigy. Fingers can be like this. It's alright. And now from here, curve. And this, you can make it straight. I'm making it zigzag. Whatever design you want to give on his sword, you can. See. Okay. So this is his sword. And in the other hand, we are going to make the shield. And shield will have these semicircles as the design. Any extra lines, we can erase them. Let's add some design on his dress. You know, it is said in the story of Ramayana that Ravana had elixir, matlab amrit tha uske paas, and that was the reason he did not die easily. And it is said that it was contained here in his navel. So we've just made a nice design. That's how you will see when you go for the Dussehra celebration. The arrow will come and hit him here. Now, on his dress, children, you can make any design that you like. You can make smaller flowers, you can make circles, you can make diamond shape, you can make triangles. And such colorful effigies of Ravan are made these days. So, all of you, please, we need to learn something from the Dussehra celebrations, and that is, we should become good human beings. We should listen to elders and others. We should respect other people. We should respect girls. We should respect everyone. And we should help others. If we have a lot of knowledge, we should try and help others and not trouble anyone. Ravan has so much power, but he never helped anyone. See, this is the fire. I'm making the fire. So we are showing that Ravana is getting burnt. The evil is getting burnt. And you can make some Dussehra decorations on top with these triangles. Next class, I will teach you how to color this. Children, now we have some space over here, and I was thinking that it's looking right now too blank and too empty without any human beings. You know, we all add so much life. Imagine there were no human beings going to the Dussehra ground. It would have looked so empty and deserted. So let's add some people. Now what you can do, very easy one I'm telling. I'll teach you a back pose today. To draw a back pose, children, you draw an oval for the head. And this time, this is not going to be the face, this is going to be the hair. 2 lines for the neck, 2 slanting lines for the shoulders, And if any one of you is interested in making a Ramji or any other Ram Leela character standing here, you are free to do that. Since we have less space, so we are making only half figures or 1/4 figures. Hand, close, and hand will not show, just one line. Okay, nice. This is one child who's standing here or one person who's standing. This side also we can erase the fire a little, don't worry. Let's make a girl this time. Again an oval for the face, but for her hair we are going to make a ponytail or a plait, whatever you wish to. Neck, alright children. Shoulders, you can make her dress. Other hand will not show because it's there at that corner. In one hand, when you go for this Ram Leela or you go for the Dussehra celebrations, there are also these shops and stalls that are selling balloons. They are selling different kinds of weapons which are made with wood and made with cardboard. You have somebody who's selling a sword which is made of cardboard for children. There are shields, there are bow and arrow. These things you will find only in the Dussehra Mela. So let's make something. So in her hand, I want to show that she's bought a bow and arrow. So hand is a L, alright, and in the hand, write a number 3, fine, double it, okay, and make the string. So she's bought this toy bow from the Dussehra Mela. Similarly, we can add more children or more people. You can add a lady, you can make a bun for her, 2 lines for the neck, shoulders, body, and if you want to make a sari, you'll make a pallu like this. You can make some design on their dress. Similarly, on the girl's dress, we can make some design if we want. And one more figure if you want to add, you may. And just I'm adding one more back pose. Fine children. I hope you found this easy. Back pose, neck, shoulders, and 2 lines down. That's it. And if you want to show that he's bought bow and arrow, you can make that also. Fine. Triangles on top. Looks good. I hope you found this easy. We are going to remove that line which is coming on top of these arrows. So let's begin coloring. For the Ravan, I'm taking a pink for his skin, which we will do in the face, not in the teeth, in the nose, but not in the eyes, and in the neck and the hands. Children, the ears are left. We will color the ears also. Now you can pick up a yellow color, and in case you have golden, you can pick up golden color for the crown. The crown can be done with various other colors like red and blue and green, which you can use to show jewels on the crown. So suppose I'm doing this jewel red and I want to add some different color at the back also. So I will take maybe red and blue in his crown to show gems and jewels. So this part I have done colored, and again I'm picking up the same red, repeating it and coloring the rest of the crown. Fine. Now you will pick up your gray color for the sword. Very neatly color inside the lines. You know, they used to be made of silver in those times, olden times. And even today, we have swords which are made of silver, or there are swords that are even made of stainless steels. Now, in this shield, the circles we are coloring with grey, and the rest of the shield, in the big round which shows the shield, we will be doing a black color very, very neatly inside the lines. It should not go inside the small circles and semicircles. Can you see how I'm doing? And in case you're coloring the background, children, then you have to be very careful, because this black should not smudge and merge into the background. Otherwise, it will make it look blackish. See, I've done the earrings also. We can make the necklace also. It could be colorful, or it can come in the same colors. So I'm choosing again the same combination, yellow and red. Now let's color his clothes. Now children, since the fire is going to be orange, I'm not going to use orange in his clothes. I think I will use a mauve color, which is a little different. The flower will be done with a different color. Color inside the lines without leaving white spaces. Children, now I've chosen a green color for the lower part of the body, this dress. You can choose any color that you like, and be very, very careful with these designs that you've made. As you can see, I'm coloring first the outline of these designs, okay, and then I will color the rest part, and the design will be different color. Children, now you can see I've colored the designs nicely and neatly. I've colored all the designs and this bottom part, the handle of the sword. Now it's time to color the fire. For the fire, we will be using orange and yellow on the top part. So children, the orange is going to be towards the inside of the fire, and on the top, which is the outer fire, is going to be with yellow. And now you have to be very, very careful. If you have made these human beings, you will not color the fire colors on them. So see how I'm doing, very, very neatly. It should not go in any other form that you've made. Be very careful. This girl holding the bow. See, like this. And once you do like this, you will pick up your yellow color and we'll do some shading. We'll do mixing. You can do plain single color also if you don't want to do shading, children. See, I'm coloring over the orange also. And we can use a third color in this, which can be the lighter yellow on top like this. So let's complete. So children, you can see the flames are done and it looks like a real fire. It's time to color the hair with shades of brown and black. So whichever colors you want to do in the hair, you can do those, and pick up your skin color. Not everybody's skin is of the same color, so I'm going to pick up another color, maybe a darker skin or a mustard color for somebody else. See, there is not much skin to cover over here. We just have the neck or maybe a bit of the hands. So this is also done, and now let's complete the hair also. And children, now you can pick up your favorite colors and color the clothes. And again, be careful of the designs. We will not color the same color inside the design. We will take a different color. See children, now I'm making this lady's blouse light blue colored. And her sari is going to be of a matching color. Maybe you can take a different blue for the sari, or could be a contrasting color. And this dark blue I'm taking in the circle design also. And see the hair accessory that she's wearing, I've colored it also with a matching color. Now this boy, we can pick up any other color for this boy. See, we haven't taken red, I've taken a maroon color for the bow. So maybe I think I should use a nice red for him. It will look good. Children, I'm taking the gray color for the arrows. Okay, and we are going to make the buntings multicolored. Pick up all the different bright colors that you have and keep coloring one with each different color. So as many colors as possible you can choose. So children, the Shera scene is done and it looks very nice, isn't it? And if you wish to color the sky, you may do so. Otherwise, like this also, it's looking very good. Okay, see you. Bye bye next time. We'll meet.